Alright, hello. Once again, welcome back to another Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This time, Justice for All. Of course, I believe this is episode... No, not episode. This is the fourth session on playing this thing. I hope everyone's having a good time, whether you're watching it live now or in VOD. Alright? Appreciate it none regardless. Yes, we have just finished last time. We just finished episode 2, case number 2, I guess. Yes, and that was a bit of a doozy, but not too much of a trouble. Hopefully, with our experience, we are able to confront the subsequent case, which is, I have no idea what it is. I have a good thing, always forgetting, that I don't remember what it's all about until I guess we start to see the scenes, the characters and such. But then again, still clueless as to how murders happens until we look at the clues and it becomes obvious to us. Anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right into the game. All right. Also, again, it's still Spooktober during this recording, hence me looking a bit spooky. But yes, let's start it. Let's go. Turnabout Big Top, episode 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Why don't I remember this at all? Okay. The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica. Okay. I kind of remember this music, but is he gonna die? Oh, that crowd noise is like so low quality. December 26, 8:12 p.m. Very big circus. Circus entrance. Is that supposed to be referencing BBC, or is it like a pun to say very big circus? Oh, why don't I remember this at all? Okay, well, good thing. Good thing that I don't remember it at all. Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? Oh no, I have to continue voicing Pearly. I thought it was all over, but no. It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball. Not to mention a guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. It was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica. Max Galactica. Why is it so hard to pronounce this? It's like, I guess it's like maybe referencing Metallica? I don't think so. The world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Link? Huh? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. Oh no. Yep. Someone's gonna be dying. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kurain village. Oh, and I haven't had a case to do since then. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. Ah, it's time to go. You're right. We can't miss the last train. Pearls, remember the train. Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gonna be a spotless for New Year. Don't worry about it, really. You're going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearly, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Right, please, let's not stay any longer. Hi. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Okay. Oh, time really skipped. Okay. December 28th, 9:12 p.m. Ridingkill Law Offices. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Hello. This is Nick. It's terrible. I was accused by another. Ah, Maya. Perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess. I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office. What are you talking about? Listen, Nick. You have to turn on the TV. The TV? Now, let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Berry Big Circus. The Berry Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Berry Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max! They arrested Max Galactica! Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. A popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick. I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. What? See you there. You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Oh wells. We're like a legal aid center, I guess. We do work for free. December 28th, 11:19 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You are asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand? Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. How do I do this voice? Fabulous. What a young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Welcome to the visitors' room. It's Max, Nick. Look, it's a real Maximilian Galactica. All right, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card. He called me sweetie. Nick. Now time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card. This one. Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Ah! He got it! He got it, Nick! Look! He got it! Oh no. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Max. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, you should let Nick pick a card. Eek. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? I got ignored. Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Let's move. No, I don't care about this dude here. Alright. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little more about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I'm the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bus. It was it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for the most modest magician. Say that out loud, Phoenix. You're signed to an exclusive contract with a very big circus, correct? That's the long and short story of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right. You're so right. However, circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed a contract. That's why you signed a contract. Thanks to me, the Berry Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived a dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yes. I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete. but I kind of like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me, what happened at the Berry Big Circus? Ah, last night, the ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Okay. Russell Berry, why is that sound so familiar? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So then, why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters. That's all. Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Like literally. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about the ringmaster, Max? Okay. It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you? Yes. That's all you're talking about. Of course. It was a fabulous chat. Oh ho ho. 3 logs. He's lying. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. Well, I guess can't do anything but to show you my badge. You don't know I'm a lawyer. What is that badge? Is it used as a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over anxious, I think. Whimper, okay. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So? I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? If you're so rich, where's your own lawyer? Max. Quit joking around. You got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Well, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. It's a serious business. Yes? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Oh yeah. I'm an attorney. Please, help me! I didn't kill nobody! Okay. Didn't kill nobody? I may be more spoiled than a hawk in a hamburger muppet. But a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max? I swear. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay. I'll take your case. Really? Really. Thank you so much. Y'all, oh no, I think this is a southern accent or something. Oh no, how do I do this? Thank you much. Y'all sure are such nice folks. Max. Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Jones. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. Okay. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? How'd he got it right, again. What can I say? You two have stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Alright. More things to talk about? I guess not. So, we'll be moving now to a circus entrance. December 28th, very big circus entrance. We're here again. Yep, but this time we are here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police asked you on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Alright, I don't think we have anything to examine here. Ooh, so there's like 2 places, okay. December 28th, Lodging House Plaza. There seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that stoogie clown here, right? He's so kooky. Oh no. I don't know how to do it. It's to you too. Oh, it's Detective. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working on a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, he complained. Sorry. That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Alright. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course. It will be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with a whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You don't have to see her in court. If she shows up at a precinct, some of that whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick? so mysterious. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. There's a scene of crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you are standing now. Ah! Oh, surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Okay, what's with all that noise Maya's making? It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. It was discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. Ah, there always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. What's this one thing that just doesn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints? Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now. And what is so mysterious about the footprints? Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is... the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from? And where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit? That's when something just clicked in my head. Yes, Max can fly. Yeah, quote unquote fly. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with your Hollywood laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Oh. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Okay. Alright, moving on. Thank you for your time, detective. Let me go here, I guess. Big Top. Bareback Circus, Big Top. Circus. Nemo! Hello, Nemo. Welcome. Yoryu. Oh, I see someone new in from your stream. Who's this fellow person? Hello, welcome. Let me give you a shout out. I was to stream. I was looking for a bit. You are still rigging net model, aren't you? So Yoryu. Welcome. Looks like you're a VTuber as well. Nice to meet you. Why am I doing this voice? Hey, hello, yes. Yes, the Giga Chat Nemo. Welcome. What voice is that? I don't know. I've been doing a lot of voices from the start of the stream, so you know I'm going crazy a tiny bit crazy. But yes, hope your stream was well, and I think you were streaming quite a long time as well. So if you need to, just look and stuff. I don't know if you haven't eaten it yet. You probably haven't eaten, so go have your dinner and such. Been rigging the whole 6 hours, and the last minute the dang thing crashing. Oh boy, always like that, isn't it? Hopefully, 30 minutes is still it's okay, but it still hurts, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you find out why it crashes, because it feels like you've been saying that quite often, like the thing crashes always again and again and again. But yes, for those that are new, I'm Jake Light, gaming lawyer to service, real life lawyer as well. So if any questions you ask, feel free to do so. But yeah, right now I'm playing Ace Attorney, doing a bunch of weird noises. Sorry, not weird noises, weird voices. And yeah, I normally don't look like this, but it's October, so this is my spooky outfit. Anyhow, but yes, I'll be continuing this shenanigan. All right, everyone that came from the stream, just sit tight and relax and enjoy the show. Great. Okay, the circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grrr. Oh no. Nick? It wasn't me. I'm not hungry. Grrr. Oh no. It's a lion. I need to lay down for a while. Yep. Do some backflip. Do a backflip. Tiger! He's coming this way. Ah! Oh no. Am I dead? I'm dead. Nick, you're too young to die. Nick! Stay, heal. Grrr, grrr, grrr. I don't know how to do a growling voice. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. Nick, are you okay? Also, how's the Elden Ring with Marika? Oh, it was good. We started a new session instead of like going with NG Plus, and we did what do you call dragon build. And I wish there were more people joining us in doing this build, because it's with two people, it already starts to look ridiculous already. Like having two people dragon breathing, and yeah, I only managed to experience that for a few moments, because most of the session we were like trying to kill Agil. The entire session is just to get one single dragon heart to obtain it. So yeah, it wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it. And look forward to doing the next session next week. You know, if in the afternoon you have time, we can do it together, Nemo. Wink, wink. Anyhow, ha ha ha. Scared you, did I? What's this? How do I do your voice? You look too cute, and you're probably the killer, maybe. Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. What's the matter, me? Nick, you almost died there. Bruh, my own solo playthrough would never be done at street. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I can't help you with motivating yourself to do a solo playthrough. Only a seamless co-op playthrough. Huh? He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess. What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo! Your costume! Gaslighting at its finest. Eh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind me letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best. Oh no. Why? Why are all these like cute characters in this game? I don't know how to do cute. Wow. The tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey, and I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd. Nice to meet ya. Likewise. You're too happy. I can't do happy. Hey, Regina. What do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Okay. Look at that. You know, she's saying that, and that with that face, is this comedy gold? Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? So the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. What do you say? You're sorry? I'm glad he's dead. Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent. So she was with that beast. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon S. Kennedy. I can't help myself. Leon the Lion. Leon the Lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon, he died? Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him. Oh boy, I think we're talking to a either mentally traumatized person or a psychopath. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Okay. Do you want to look at the picture of your dead father? What about this? What can you tell me? Okay, never mind. Bye-bye, I guess. Let's go back to the detention center, I guess. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. Okay. Wait, so... I don't know. Have I actually gathered enough evidence? I feel like not. December 28th, Right and Co. Law Officers. Alright. We got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking. Let's get going. Okay. What's the matter? You seem down. Maximilian Galactica. Would have guessed he was Country Bumpkin. Uh, what to do? So now what do we do? Huh? There's still lots of things we can do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to witnesses, gather evidence. Yeah, I guess you're right. We still don't even know what happened in the first place. Okay, alright. This isn't, I guess it's not. You're not supposed to be here. Evidence. Evidence. Can we go anywhere here? No, we can't go anywhere from here. We can't talk to her any more than we can. And this doesn't do anything. Do we examine this place? Somehow? Look! That's where Max comes out during the show. I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out at line during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I will ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Alright, I feel like maybe this rope. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Okay. For the boxes. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, there's definitely not one of those here. Okay. Obvious conclusion. It's obvious. Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. The seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that a lot of people can fit into the big top. He's right. We can fit 500 people into the show. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. Okay. I feel like there's nothing really interesting to talk about here. So I'm going to move away now. Back to this one. Maybe there's something to examine here. Here. Or here. Safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long. So they should have been on at the time of the murder. They're saying the murder took place in the light. How strange. How strange indeed. This year, I finally won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too? Okay. And what do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? I can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won it as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Okay. This is the only place that snow has been trounced upon. The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving their evidence. What about this? There's some evidence on the top over there. Hey, watch it, pal. A killer is behind that top. Ah! I got you. I was just kidding. Oh. Okay. Anything else? I feel like maybe not. I guess then we'll have to start questioning that. Now let me just like make sure I examine. And again, I feel like it's not necessary. What else is examinable here? There's a lot of details, but I don't see anything really. So let's start cracking the nut, which is Max.
Take that!
Meeting with Marcel. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly, we reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth. The whole truth? What do you mean? What do you mean? He just went to his office to negotiate your salary. I hate lies, and I hate lies even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fees last night? I have nothing. I have nothing. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. So... really, what can I do? Maya, do you have any idea? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. I could have sworn I've heard that before. Well, we never have enough information. Just admit it. We don't have a clue what happened. Okay. Should I show... I don't know. I'm just gonna examine everything. Look! It's Max! Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says big, very big circus, but looking around, might as well be Cirque du Galactica. The stars on his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Nah, it's alright. Right. What about this door over here? This door must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel. Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify that question with a response. I bet all of the stars stay at the lodging house. Right, but I can't enter it for some reason. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. So then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no, it looks like I forgot my wallet. If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already. You know I never do that to you, Nick. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks. Not to mention candy and popcorn. They even got snow cones. Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Look around. There's tons of snows piled up around here. Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup though. I want syrup. Hopefully, she doesn't notice that this colored snow in the corner that's not syrup. Okay. Oh no. That's... what color is it? We will never know. Okay. What about here? Nick, the entrance is right here. Maya, discuss this closely. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant. There's no Dolly. Not today. I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I'm startled across. It's not like we're here on business or anything. Alright, alright. What else? I don't know. I have nothing. Do you want to take a look at the picture again? Or what? You know, I can't tell anything about the evidence we have gathered. Stingy! Stingy! Stingy? Where you put it so bluntly, kinda hurts my feelings, pal. Okay. Come on, you flashed that badge at me so many times it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again? Well, I do have a steel samurai badge with me. How about that one? I'll only wear it if Detective Gumshoe carries a steel samurai police badge. And it's a deal. I hear that Detective Gumshoe has that very badge. What? Don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous. Okay, so nothing with you. Only thing left maybe is this girl here. What about you? Nothing. Okay. I'm so out of ideas. Unless I'm missing something. I'm going to examine the final thing in this place and never come back here again. Which is this. Wow, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. Oh wells. I feel like I've explored every inch and every corner of the thing here, so I'll be going now. Bye-bye. I've explored. Oh, not the balloons yet, apparently. Those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. Maximilian Galactica and its comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? Well, yeah, maybe not. Alright, I'm going to move on. You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top. I don't think that was why. Right. Maybe I really just need to go. I don't know. Maybe there's something in our office. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I wouldn't mind dumping some of these books at a used bookstore, but that might not be such a good idea. They are good. Don't throw them. My desk, since I don't have time to sit, is unusually clean. A poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. Maya went out and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all these things, Steel Samurai. I hear they've given the new guy his own movie. I just know Maya's going to drag me out to see it with her. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. Window. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. It originally had been a normal business class hotel. Right. Anything else? I don't think I have anything else. Let's just do it. Let's just talk to you. Is there going to be something different? Yeah, nothing's different. Doot doot. Do I have something? I mean, I only have the statement made by statements made by Regina, but then again, what else can I really do, right? I'm so confused. All right, well, what else can I do but try? Did something other than negotiate my fee last night. I mean, I don't know if this is the right decision, but you know what? Instead of wasting everyone's time, I think I'll do this instead. It's just for all. Pop, 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 pop. Talk, badge. Now I'm gonna look at everything. Okay. Apparently I need to present something. I can present profiles to people. Okay, this is something new and the game never tells you. All right, let's go. Why don't you? I'm so angry. Well, not really that angry, it's just frustrated. That why isn't this put as an option instead, like in the dialogue? Why do I have to do this extra step? It's Max! Hey, where is Max now anyways? You don't know? No? He's been arrested. He was charged with murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't a guy, is he? I mean, a criminal. Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? Okay. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. Ringmaster's room? Probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Oh my god. This is how you unlock that place. Oh, I'm so angry. This was the ringmaster's room? Yes, this room belongs to the victim, which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, this is what he said. I wonder what. It's an interesting poster. Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it. Nick, I want it. I want to get out of here. I see a suspicious looking envelope. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top. Ah, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes! What is it? I didn't know that a magician. This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. Ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise, but this document is dated a week ago. Bum bum bum. So, lie number 1, I guess. Mm, what else? Maybe this one? There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. Ah, she already swiped one. You're incorrigible, you know that. Okay. Blazing with Max's 3 famous symbols. Wait, can I examine this thing? 3 famous symbols. I only recognize the tiger, the other 2 I have no idea what they are. What about the suit? You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. They call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? Scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. Can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay. We can't pick that one up, maybe. How about here? This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it's 100% all-natural organic mascara. Mascara? Mascara? I have no idea how to pronounce it. And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. Okay. The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. You really love her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Okay. How about the shelf? Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed. Just look at all the awards this cute circus has won. Like all county quiz champions, Ringmaster Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming grand prix. Wow, the ringmaster was a multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. Sounds right. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action. Mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it. Don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm will sink faster than the Titanic. Indeed. Okay, what's up here then? Nick, look at all those photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus history. They're so cool. Seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. Can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? You're the one who will ask me that. All of these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center. You're kidding, right? What? It may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Okay. I guess that's everything. Oh wait, there's something still? There was a table used by an investigator to visit him. Ew, that smart kick on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't you even think about me? I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? Alright. The table was dirty. Is that some sort of clue? Oh well, we'll examine everything, I guess. Anything else that I don't know? That was so convoluted. Okay, apparently there's still more convoluted things that I am unable to actually would find out. I need to do it until I do this. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant. He didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. Incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Found at the scene of crime. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they are mundane? At least they are easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what you said. Who said? The eyewitness. Eh? To tell us about the eyewitness. So about the eyewitness. You know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. Must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Okay. We are going there. Mo's room. It's a clown! Good thing the clown isn't that scary. Else, I'd be uncomfortable looking at him. I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Mo on it. I guess it's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Are we going to come back later, or is that something we actually need to look into here? Nay, I'm going to look at a guide. I'm not going to trust this. Oh, apparently, yes, apparently I can't do anything here at the moment. Something else I can do here? No, I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm missing something. Apparently, I still need to talk to this girl. Damn it. Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you. Well, mumbo, 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 mumbo. What? Really? And then, mumbo, 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 mumbo. Okay. Oh, let me can we just skip it? Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian It was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways. And then, the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Trillo? Apparently he's a tenor who sings in a circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite a hit with men in a circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even when I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. Okay. Now this happens apparently. Yep. This is so... yeah. I'm so... yeah, it's impossible. No, if I don't use the guide, I'll be just wasting time going around examining things that's not relevant. Huh. Hey Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. Hello? Wow, he sure is quite one. Excuse me. Huh? Me? Yes, you work at a circus, don't you? No, I'm just an everyday average Joe. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at a circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying. Like any regular person would hang around a circus, dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I, just happen to be, passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny? No, not a carny. I'm a performer. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? Ventriloquist. Sorry, why did I say that weirdly? I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Alright. Interesting character. Excuse me, Ben. Yes? You mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really? I'm just a regular normal guy. I don't know, This guy's so nervous. It's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica. Max? He's not very nice. Did he just say that Max is not very nice? Oh, my head hurts. Yikes, I hope he is okay. Sounds like he's just popped a gasket. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. It's making me nervous. Neon! It's... What time is it? It's 7:30. 7:30 over there, Neon. But anyways, you know, I give up. I give up, Neon. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right. Then now, my pee. Oh no, that's me. He's contagious. Okay, I guess nothing's gonna be working until I find something, I guess. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to go to Mo's place apparently. Now only I can do that. There's nothing to indicate I can go here now. Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big winner! The 1 million visitor to the room of our Mr. One Mo Mix. Room of one Mr. Malcarls, aka me! Earplugs, must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one! Did you get my joke right there? I worked on giving you more than one. No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually lost in this lancing. Catch my drift? What? I don't understand. People who don't laugh are usually lost in lancing? I have no idea what that means. Okay. Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. No, they aren't. They're scary. In my book, they're just funny looking. Sure you don't cry. You sure do have a great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh. I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit he is kind of funny. Ugh, no. I do not have to admit that, because he isn't. Do I have to do this? Okay. Could you please tell us more about the Big Berry Circus? It's Big Berry Circus. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep coming. The circus has been in business for 20 years. We all perform under the guidance of the Green Master, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, it's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too. That is why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Har, 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 har. Okay. The Ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Mo? Wickety, wickety, wickety what? Ugh. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tucked out. I came back here. After I went there, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy is the eyewitness to the crime. The Ringmaster was truly ahead of his time to always add new elements to the show. New elements? You've been a performer for a long time. Your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my eye can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my joke can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth? I have no idea. I don't get any of this person's joke. But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician. The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had a gal to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" But what does he mean, one of those? That joke's on him now. On him? Yup, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let they stay sit. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. Only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it. Achem, what is Akem? Akem? What's the matter? Just getting ready. Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. It's funny. Alright. It's funny. At least his expectations are low. I won't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut the guy some slack. This was funnier than Chuck is ever here.
Congratulations.
Nacy! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's very tiring to do these voices, but I hope you're doing well. How am I first? Wait, how am I? I did ask you, how are you? Are you? Are you doing really good? You're always doing really good, so you know, I'm expecting you to be doing good. If not, it's fine as well. Do tell me. Doing good. Freezing cold today. I wish it was freezing cold here as well, though it did just rain. I took the first in the first stream. Wait. Oh yeah, I guess you did. Yes. Neon, it was the first for a previous stream I did earlier today. But yeah, Nacy is actually the first. Because during the previous session, my stream crashed because lightning struck the house and the I guess whatever the fuse box disabled itself automatically. So yeah, that happened, and Velas took the second first. So I guess now Nacy is the third first. But yeah, we are doing well. I'm just doing some really stupid voices as usual for Ace Attorney. So yeah, maybe sit back and watch all the stupid voices I'm going to make. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try. I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Okay. Sure. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw. Okay, you saw a hat and a cape. Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw. But it just proves how terrible that man actually is. Well, it gave us, I feel like you not only gave us just a few details, but the entire thing, witness testimony they're going to give. He knows more about Max than he is letting on. Yeah. But I feel like I don't really have anything to do now. Maybe not. Apparently I still have something to investigate. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too. Oh no. No! Oh, sorry, I crossed the line. But he truly is a disgusting human being. Okay. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head, as hard as he could. Oh no. Ben, the ventriloquist with a speech impediment. You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourself. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's got to be something interesting there. Also, you know, since Nay say you're here. Neon, I don't know if you're still here. You shouldn't be here, but I have a question. What do you think is considered a big VTuber? Hi, don't hi me, Neon. What do you consider is a big VTuber or a small VTuber? What, I'm here. Yes, you're here. Although you're not supposed to be here, unless you know you're not going to sleep for the rest of the day. Yes, I'm sleeping soon. I see. It's getting later and later though. I hope you know, it doesn't get to the point, you know, you're just going to sleep the next night. Ah, yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Ah, thank you. This is an atlas. I don't know, there's different levels. What do you consider yourself? What scale? I feel like I don't know, if we're talking skill, I'm still in the small VTuber category, and I wouldn't say any higher than the ones who started out recently. You know, the only difference I feel like between someone that who recently got affiliate is not much really. I feel like the only difference between someone who got affiliate and me is just the numbers, and really there's not much to it. It may be a little bit more active in terms of like chat, community and such. But other than that, not really. But yeah, I would consider myself in that range. Oh, I killed myself, really. I'm dying here. Coronary! Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what the jokes are about with this dude. Why is he funny? I don't know why he's funny. Okay, I guess there's another location I need to go. Something? No, apparently not. Wait. Oh, apparently I... Through here. Damn, this place is huge. Cafeteria. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. I didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. It reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning, Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. I have no idea what is funny about that. Well, I guess since the scale is surely busted, I guess you'd be small under 1,000 followers, but you would be big until several thousand. Famous as male, internet skills kind of hard to imagine. Yeah, because I saw a tweet talking about what people considered. I think you saw that as well, right? Because I commented on it. But I feel like numbers isn't really uh, of a indication that someone's a big VTuber or not. At least until it goes beyond perhaps 10,000 followers or more. But if someone was within the few, it's a, I would say, on the surface level, it's a good indication that there is a sizable amount of people being active in the community. Whereby, if let's say if someone has a few thousands of followers, most likely their chat is going to be whatever they do, right? Whether it's uploading videos or streams, it's most likely someone will be there showing their support either as a viewer or actually chatting in chat. So that's for me. I feel like that's the start already. That would be already the start of what I would consider as a big VTuber. When you reach the point where there's someone watching your content like on a almost not really 24-hour basis, more like whenever you're active or whenever or whatever place is is active, either it's live or it's a VOD or whatever, there will be some sort of engagement happening almost on a daily basis, or as long as that person is doing something live. So I would say that would be where someone is consistent to be a big. It's going forward or moving towards the direction of becoming a big VTuber, or becoming more successful. High consistent engagement. Yes. So even if let's say someone, if for example, maybe there's a rare case whereby there's like someone who has thousands of followers, but there is still points in their activity whereby there isn't any interaction, there's no engagement, then I would say not yet, not quite there yet, because that sort of engagement still is still similar to someone who has lower following and such. So yeah, I would say that's what I would consider big or small. But of course, I did add something about talking like for me it does it's different. It's for me, I would say personally, when someone becomes big, it's when I start to sit back. Especially for, if let's say, for example, it's I hope people don't take it as a like I don't want to be friends with them or anymore, anything like that. It's basically how I am as a person and my personality, and just the way how I am. But if Neon, if you eventually become successful, but become a big VTuber, and you have a lot of people talking to you, a lot of people wanting to play games with you, or hang out with you, or you have a lot of events you need to attend or something like that, the community to attend with, that would be like, yeah, I can that's personally I can feel that, yeah, this is what I would consider becoming a big VTuber. Whether or not you have a big following or not, you have built up, at the very least you have built up a community that is like very active, and only and if as long as you have like a very active community, right, you will be able to have at the very least the motivation, and the passion to continuously do what you do. You always have someone who support you, who will also give you feedback, and you know, how do you say, keep you company, and in a way also help you with doing your content, whether it's streaming or it's a VOD or whatever it is. I feel that's the case. So yeah, if somehow I stop interacting with people less and less, it's not because I don't like to interact with people anymore. It's just that, you know, I don't put myself that high. I might only just, you know, occasionally say hello, how they are doing and such. So basically, when you become a production, in the VTuber context, yes, but I also would say on a personal level, like if someone is not a VTuber but also puts themselves in such a social circumstance, it will be the same result. Like if someone in real life, or someone is just a friend, but it's in real life or online, I think you know, once they have they have people that are really close to them. They have people that are always there when they need them. I will be the one that's like, yep, I feel like I should lower myself from that tier list, I guess. Lower myself from that ladder to like a basic friend, right? Still occasionally talk to them, and only if it's a yeah, most likely we'll say hi, drop by, and all that stuff. But in any case, I don't know. That's the thing with me. If people don't look for me, I don't really go out of my way look for them, and especially, you know, if they have like loved ones and people that are close to them, that they can talk to each other on a regular basis. I feel like that's not really that's how do you say? I can't provide that sort of a support, or I don't need to provide that sort of support to them anymore. You know, like I don't feel. I don't know. It's a complicated. How do you say? Social interactions, or like how I feel comfortable with talking to people. But kind of the same in that in regard. I have a hard time keeping up with people who don't also try to keep up with me. Yeah. I feel like there's quite a number of people. I actually talked about this with Marika as well, earlier today, where I asked her, "What do you think about this?" And she said she's also the same, although she feels a bit guilty when she doesn't when she doesn't do, you know, take the initiative and go and talk to the people that she wants to. But of course, you know, I feel like that's not really wrong. It's just how we feel comfortable, how much we feel comfortable, how much we feel like is good in terms of, like, I guess, mental health as well, right? If you are, if you feel like you have to be obligated to put effort into a relationship, I feel like that means that that relationship is not healthy anymore. There's some sort of imbalance going on, as in you start to feel like you're putting more effort into it, and but the other side is not doing as much. So, um, in some ways, Marika is like on the other hand of the of what I'm trying to say, of trying to convey. It's like she would be the one that a lot of people want to spend time with, but she is the one that's like unable to reciprocate because she is not that like some. It's also some sort of like anxiety, I guess. To you know, um, how do you say this? Repay or repay their kindness of some sort. So it's neither people's wrong. Neither parties are wrong. Whether the person is um, giving effort into a relationship or not giving into a relationship, I feel like at the end it should be equal, or at least equalized at the end. You know, sometimes people want to be more than just friends, like not like a boyfriend friend or girlfriend kind of thing, but just close friends, something like that. But sometimes that's not really what both parties wants, right? Sometimes one wants to be close, but the other one just wants to be friends. So eventually, that's not really that healthy, because if that person wants the person that wants the other one to be a close friend, and that doesn't happen, do you feel like you're trying to put in effort into a relationship, and the other person is not doing in kind and is quote unquote exploiting their kindness or their friendship or something like that? She feels she can't give the amount of time they would be expecting, or something like that. Yes, something like that. So yeah, I feel like I'm overthinking of this sort of things, but it took me a long time to like really come to this sort of like understanding. For a long time, I've always think that if people don't treat me the same as I treat them, it's mostly because they don't want to be my friends. But that's not really the case. It's more like people have different ideas and definitions of what friends are, and some people don't. Don't really think about it. They just when they have close friends, they have close friends. When the friends are not that close, it's just normal. They don't think whether or not those friends that are not close also might have also wanted to be close to them. Probably most people don't ever think about that, or have ever crossed their mind of whether that's a possibility, because people don't really go out and tell you, I want to be closer to you, or I want to be friends with you. I want to spend more time with you. That's sort of like direct expression of of wanting to further bond with each other, right? Most people is just like, we want to hang out. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to like play this game with me? Blah blah blah. All very casual stuff. We never really, not like, at least not like actually wanting to date someone, which I feel like probably to, if let's say we are concerned with other people's feelings, maybe treat friends as if it's like a relationship with someone, like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband or wife, whereby you communicate your feelings for each other more directly. Just not just in a platonic way. right? Don't know if that means how do you say? I don't know if that's possible, really. But I feel like that's why a lot of misunderstandings happen, whereby people just don't. People think when you try to treat them better, they don't do the same. That means they don't want to be friends with you. Yeah, it's just people don't think about it really. They don't really think about it. They are not really hurting you anyway. They are not trying to exploit you or anything, you know. Because normally when you do something for a person, you don't expect something in return. That's how friendships work, right? Give someone their time, their support, whatever it is, whether it's financial or not. You don't really expect they do something in return to you, right? The only thing they might expect is your appreciation and all that. But sometimes a lot of people might expect something like, since I'm spending more, maybe not, you won't like give me something like a present or something, but you will return the favor in some other way, as in spending more time with me, right? On your own discretion. But of course, that's unfortunately that's not how a relationship works. There's a lot of times there always give and there's no take. A lot of times there's take and there's no gift. It's actually the problem a friend of mine has a lot of had. They might have grown out of it, but they had a hard time understanding just how much they meant to someone. Like how invested into the friendship the other party really was. Yeah. I feel like it's, if we are adults, I feel like this is much easier to talk about. When you're younger, I guess during high school times or even university, you feel like whatever you believe is how the world works, right? And if people are not doing something according to your beliefs, you feel like they are against you. They are being hostile against you. But the world doesn't revolve around us. This is something I always tell to reminded myself. The world doesn't revolve around you. So, not everyone is out there to get you. Most of the time, people are just ignorant of what you are feeling and all that, right? Whether they are friends, whether even if they are like boyfriend, girlfriend, or someone closer, sometimes people are ignorant of certain matters that you think is important and should be important for them to consider as well. But yes, I'm really talking this for a bit quite too long. But yeah, this is gonna be weird in a VOD, I guess. Oh wells. Anyhow, let's continue. Also, sorry to drag you, with this conversation, since you told me you're sleeping. You have a real protagonist mindset while you're younger. Yes. We all think we are like the main character. We are the we are the one. A story that's being told. We are the one in control, to influence the world and all that. But no, the world doesn't care. Since our existence is just merely a natural phenomenon. It's not destined. We're not born by fate or anything like that. So yeah, at least that's what I believe. If you feel like it's the contrary, it's opposite, that is your discretion. Nothing wrong. Welcome to your streams, though, Jake. Nobody else gets deep like this, at least not with me. I say it's because that's the only way. That's the only way I talk, really, and because of that, not many people actually enjoy the streams. They just want to have a casual time. Life is already very stressful. Life is already full of things that we have to like think about. Oh no, not this dude that keeps talking about serious stuff. They're all traumatic stuff, all controversial, sensitive stuff. No, none of that. Most people just want to enjoy whacking voices. Look at this lawyer trying to defend his client in all sorts of bullshit ways. You know, you can just call me weird. It's fine. Yeah, I feel like maybe we're quite similar in many ways that we haven't really find out yet. But yes, I I should cut this short. I don't know. Since I'm still doing something, this is being recorded. I don't know how long. This might mean that I'll do the investigation and probably just investigation, and then we won't have a trial. Also, what is the story about this game so far? They say, I guess you weren't present when we were talking about the thing, or you were, but yeah, the story so far, I guess. This is a new case, and this case is about it happened in a circus, and in this circus there's a magician, a very famous magician, and he's being accused of murder, and everyone in the circus seems to be believing that. So now we are finding out, investigating, gathering clues, evidence to see what's the entire picture. Or at least try to, because most likely this is not going to be the only investigation we're doing. After the trial, there's going to be a second part investigation, and we're going to look into even deeper to what's the case in the entire thing. You've been there the whole time? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Naysay is like uncomfortable with the topic we're talking about, so we won't really force anyone to like give opinion on the matter. So yeah, I've been there before the raid too. Let's play Apex then. Oh, I'm trying to say anything. I'm just surprised. Also, okay, we're going to be investigating. Seems to be a broken bottle down here. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there. Yeah, I still don't understand what that joke is. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Can you just be direct, Phoenix? Just tell me when I need to go. Orange juice bottle that was found broken on the cafeteria. And then... what about this? What's this, Max? This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand. Look here, Max is written on it. Must be his VIP table. Isn't a bit small to be a VIP table. You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna look at the guide and see what I have to do. Just silly banter. Not really good, useful. It's more my time. Oh, broken bottle. Yeah, literally that's what I just needed to do. Apparently. Alright then. yeah, I'm guessing the. Let me just go here. Go to the detention center. Yeah, so right now we're trying to make sure our client is telling the truth. He's hiding something, and we need to know why. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. You just call me this sweetie again. What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabulous.
That's kinda
I mean, fabulous. What do you mean sus? It's nothing sus. That's why we came to meet with you again. Well, what's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous. Take that! Alright, so for those that are new, we have this sort of power called called Psylocks. We can look at people's I guess spiritual energy, and they manifest into these locks, and it indicates they are hiding something, but it's a very, very specific thing they're hiding. Isn't that X-Men? Why? Is it because of the chains are crossing in together? That's why it's X-Men. Right, well, I read all this, so I'm just gonna do this and prove that I did something other than negotiate my fees last night. Either this or the bottle. Yeah, this one. Take that! That's. It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. Oh. I'm just give a tiny opinion. I think that success of being successful is extremely individual. 1% means being a superstar, known musician, and for others, getting a dream job, getting into a school, being a small, medium, big creator. It's just an opinion from a third party, doesn't say much about you. What matters is how you view success and what it means to you. Don't let other opinions influence all your own happiness and proudness as well as accomplishments. The only thing I can say about that is that's very optimistic. That's very optimistic. I can never be like Naysay at all. Oh no, Nay has ads. Unfortunately, so I guess you didn't hear what I just said. Okay. All right, welcome back. The only thing I can say that is, they say, continue being you, and yeah, I knew that would happen. I knew it in my bones that would happen, but for some reason. Thank you though. Thank you for the gift sub to me. So yeah, I would say, yeah, continue being you, Naysay. And oh no, Daya also wants to do the same thing. Welcome back, Daya. Yeah, I would say that's a very, very optimistic, and of course, it's also true that everyone's opinion of what success is very subjective. That's why I also mentioned that, my personal feelings of what is considered is a successful VTuber is mine own, really. But I would say it's, in a way, I'm trying to explain how I react to someone who's I would consider being a big VTuber, really. Like, I don't really think it is not. Again, this is not something bad to say, really. Is that I probably will not probably I will, hang out or chat a bit in Naysay's streams when she does stream, but I won't stay there. Or I won't stay, or not that I won't stay there. I won't chat that often in there, simply because she has her own community and a lot of people are there to support her and keep her company and all that. So I feel like I can. All I need really is to. I want to be there, looking on stream and just spend time over there. And I feel like people can do a better job, or there are more people that are more capable than me to support her and all that in many other ways. So I would consider Naysay one of the personally one of the big VTubers, someone who's successful from my perspective, of course. Hey Daya, no, I'm the one who has the gold Prezi. Le fromage neon. I'll just stay small so Jake will talk to me. You do not suggest that. If anything, I'm just being honest, really. Being just speaking my mind in genuine, I guess, is that it's no question, it's no secret that I view certain people to be closer than me. Hopefully that's been expressed before, or it's obvious in some way, or it's hinted, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, so for me, at the very least, as long as you treat me, as long as we have that mutual understanding that we are close to each other, I feel like that won't change at all. That won't change ever. It's only a matter of spending time, more time or less time, really. That's all the difference. If let's say, let's say how do you say this? If we're talking about treating each other kind, treating each other well and such, I feel like there won't be too much of a difference between, let's say, Dire Bear or Neon Knight or Naysay over here, really, because I offer the same honesty, I offer the same sincerity to everyone, and really, it's only if you are also, how do you say, wants to do it as well, really. If you want to share certain things with me, if you want to spend time with me, then I also welcome that, right? Because I feel like it's just a matter of like compatibility, really. And I feel like the only thing, I guess, is like for me, when it comes to someone that's close to me, I would say I would want to get to know them better, really. It's all I desire. I don't really care about whether you actually play games with me or anything. I just, if you can somehow, someone is able to indicate that they have some sort of a, I don't know, view me as someone that's important in their life, I'm very happy. So that's all I really I think I really care about. Now, Jake, we are all here for each other, supporting one another. There is no exceptions. Ohana means family, and family means student. No one is left behind or forgotten, and you are part of fan friend, though. Don't say that. I don't know how to respond that, they say. But thank you. But yeah, it's nothing, all right. How do you say this? I, I'm not saying like Naysay is not being kind to me or like doesn't want to be close friends with me or anything like that. It's just that time is limited. No matter how much you want to be close to someone, time is limited, and we're just one single person. This is my pessimistic view on life. Is time is limited. We're just one person, so at the end of the day, we have to prioritize who we want to spend time with, and sometimes people think that playing games together or talking in private or doing some activity together or just being together is considered very good already. It's a expression of love or trust and understanding quite on a high level, right? Or then again, sometimes people just feel like being there in chat or something like that, or like right now. Sometimes people feel like this level of interactions is sufficient. Like, of course, we're putting aside what we're doing right now, which is having a deep conversation, which is what close friends do. What I'm trying to say is, normally on streams, people aren't like this. Okay, people are mostly going to be focusing on the game that we're playing right now, which I should be. But while we're doing that and also interacting with chat, sometimes people are already consider that as pretty good in terms of like treating their friends in this way is what they do to show love or show kindness or show importance, that they find them how do you say, just by doing this, it's an indication that they want to spend time with them, and this sort of like experience is considered personal in some way, right? Now you need to fight off the aliens trying to take you away, obviously. I'm a very optimistic person. My beliefs are that if you truly are a friend of someone, no matter how much time passes in between interactions, will not treat them any different. And in my heart, they are still the same friend, and it's important to me. I also really enjoy deep conversations. Yeah, but I don't know if you've encountered this scenario before. What if someone accuses you of not being a good friend? You might think you're close friends with everyone, but somehow someone doesn't feel that. They don't feel like you're treating them as much as you have treated someone else, even though you say you treat everyone equally or you love everyone equally. So how would you be able to respond to that, right? Of course, someone that does that is not how do you say, in the right. You shouldn't confront people like that in a like a hostile way, in a serious matter, since if there's a very high likelihood not the different kind, the feeling of being treated differently is not intentional. In my experience, that tends to be true. You were my brother. You were my brother, Anakin. You were supposed to be the chosen one. I hate you. Oh yeah, that's what Anakin responded with. And as he is like half cut in half. But yeah, so as optimistic as we want to be, as much as we want to care for everyone as much as we can and show love as equally as we can, it's just, time is a something that can't be changed. Time is something that's not really subjective. Spending an hour with this friend, right? You spend 1 hour with this friend, for example, but for friend B, you spend 3 hours with this person. Are the relationships really equal, right? For you, for most of us, I also think, even if, let's say, friend A, friend B, the time spent together is different, but both are still equally friends with, both are people who we appreciate, and like that, we are able to spend time with. But does that mean, friend A or friend A would not feel underappreciated or feel like they are not being treated better, right? So in this situation, can you say that both friend A and friend B are as close as you as you believe? Because friend A doesn't believe that's the case. Friend A will, if they are not mature enough, they are not understanding enough, they will come and confront you. Why are you spending more time with friend B than me? Right? So we have to understand, neither party is wrong. The only thing my conclusion I reached is that time is limited, and we just have to prioritize who we are more compatible with. And compatibility can be subjective or not, but it's something that we can't really disregard, I guess. As an adult, the fact that you make time to hang out with at all is the important thing to me. Just gotta make the most of the time. Yeah. Very true. Wah, jumping from chat to chat, so many DMs. Those friends you talk about are attacking me. Oh no. Don't let them attack you, Diabear. I think that the way life works, something has to die in order for something else to be born. We lose some of our memories, but we create new. Some people grow apart from each other, but new friends can be born. What matters is the experience and in the moment, that time we spend together, because that you will never get back. So let's be grateful for every moment we got. Yeah. I absolutely agree with the entirety of that statement. You say, I've learned that the hard way, in a sense, with my former relationship or my ex, I guess. In a sense that, even though my first relationship was of a train wreck, it was very toxic, it was very harmful, right? At the end of the day, I don't see it as her being evil or being intentionally malicious or anything. It's just how she was and how she reacted emotionally with the relationship. And I've come to understand why things happen, and how I can improve myself, how I can be more understanding of other people, and try to reach a compromise and such. So regardless of how bad a friendship was and how other people might accuse me of not being able to reciprocate their feelings or reciprocate their efforts in a relationship, um, you know, the only thing I can do is don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel that it was wrong, anything like that. It's just that we make mistakes, and time is also limited. We want to be closer to you, but I don't understand this. I have like 5 different friend groups and all want some me time. Jump back and forth and try to make all happy. Make a Discord. I think I'm a bit soft when it comes to friends. When one blocked me lately, I was so sad. I was sad 4 weeks. Cried a lot. Yeah, don't be Diabear. It's fine. It's fine. So feel sorry to hear that, you know? I mean, I feel I've been blocked by many people as well. I've been exiled. I've been ostracized by most of the Malaysian YouTuber community, right? But here I am. I'm still doing fine. I'm still doing fine. You know, people who decides to not be friends with you, right? That's their problem. That's their discretion, right? They are allowed to be. They are allowed to do that, right? Whether it's because of us, because of the reasons, because of what we did, or they just had, you know, they can't be friends anymore for whatever reason. It's their discretion. But it doesn't make, if that's, as long as you don't feel like, you know, if as long as you don't you didn't intentionally harm them in any way or hurt them, you shouldn't be blaming yourself. Really, you shouldn't be blaming yourself. I think in order to be where we are today, we had to go through all the experience in life fast. Some happy, some bad, even terrible. It's all needed in order to grow, like a butterfly effect. Yes, definitely. I feel like maturity is only is maturity is obtained or accumulated from life experiences. The less you have, the more immature you are. The more selfish you are, I would say. And the more life experience we have, instead, I think we are more likely to be understanding, to be more caring, or, you know, to be not caring. Since, depending on what sort of life experience we have, I guess. I feel guilty about it. NPC in the top hat. What do you mean, NPC in the top hat? Are you talking about this at the game right now? Because they're just stuck in there in limbo while we are having a existential conversation of some sort. I don't feel sorry in games when I mean to NPCs. Of course they are, but still sad. But that's so well said. But yeah, I am a person who is somewhat stubborn and somewhat selfish. All right, I would be lying if I say I wasn't selfish in some way, right? I would say I'm selfish in terms of who I want to spend my time with, right? In terms of, like, if we're talking about non-streaming time, off-stream time, right? I'm very selfish about that. I prioritize people that I'm close to, I recognize as being close to. Of course, you know, my wife and that, but also friends that are close to me. I prioritize them instead of anyone that might be like I don't know really well, but they want to be close to me, right? So if I had to choose between these people, I would choose the people I already know, spend more time with. I feel like that's pretty logical. That doesn't seem like it's bad thing to be approaching with social interactions and such, and uh, having this sort of like a tier list, right? Cool to see that you agree with me, even though Isaac has been optimistic. I mean, there's nothing wrong to being optimistic, as long as you know how to deal with people that are not optimistic. Right? As long as you're not hurt by people who are against your optimism, your hopefulness, your way of looking at life, right? I feel whether a person is skeptical, pessimistic, realistic, anything really, whatever their life is, so long as they are not harming anyone, that's their view, really. Right? Whether we believe in God or not, whether we believe in aliens or not, whether we believe in Phoenix Wright or not, as long as no one's hurting each other, what's the problem in that, right? I'm super shy and feel bad when I don't manage to have a proper conversation, but I try to get friends and talk to them and try to be there for friends I have. Sometimes it feels like some are a bit mad at me for not being there all the time. And of course, I kind of am super focused on wifey now. Yeah, that's the thing. If people are blaming you for not being able to spend more time with them, it's really not your fault. Okay? It's not anyone's fault. Though, for me, if you ask me what I would do in that position, if someone came to me and told me, "You're not, I want to be your close friends. I've been doing all these things, but you're not returning back the favor or reciprocating my feelings and such," I would say, why are you accusing me of this? We never had a conversation about this. We never discussed about it. You just assumed we were close. You just assumed whatever you did meant that we were close. Would mean that I would feel the same way as you are. Did you ask me? Did you ask how I felt about you? How I feel about you? Relationships are not one-sided. They are mutual. They have to. Both people have to work towards it. If only one person only works towards a relationship, right? Means that something's wrong with it, and you want to talk about it, right? And you find out, yes, that person doesn't want to be as close as you want to be, right? Then you have no choice to give up on that relationship. Either stay as simple friends, or break up. Move on. There's really nothing about it. I'm sorry that you don't feel like that I can't be as close as you are. But then again, I'm not saying I don't want to be friends with you. Being friends to me is more like, as long as I'm kind to you, as long as I'm not like trying to ignore you, anything, that's what friends with me. But closeness is another deal, because I have my time, my limited time. I have to choose carefully how I spend it, because you know why? Because we have a limited time in our lives. We can't just simply spend it with whoever wants our time, really. But yes, Neon, go to sleep. All right, we can talk. I don't know, whenever. All right, don't have to stay here, and also, of course, yeah, Naysay as well. Have to go. We have even though I say we have limited time, we do have plenty of time in the future, right? But even if it's tomorrow, if it's not tomorrow, and it's next week, so long as we are still alive, we can always look forward to the future, I guess. Just need to get food soon. He's super hungry, true. But yeah, good night, Neon. Good night. Yeah, it was a good chat. Anyway, in case you missed it earlier, I may be getting sick, and I probably won't get to the Lords of Fall until sometime next week. Oh yeah, I kind of heard what you said. But yeah, I hope you're not getting sick because you were sleeping late. I hope that is not the case. Same with streams by now. Hello, Shimo. Oh, you miss a lot of things apparently. Unless you are I've been looking around. So many friends streams at the same time. Someone's streaming when I sleep. I mean, yeah, that's the case. Fortunately, with friends with all over the world. But yeah, I'm late by 2 hours. I guess. But we were talking about a lot of things, which involves mainly about the topic of friendship. What would have been phone kind of died around sometime. We will Shimo 1 in. Yes. We will die. But yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, what really ends up being the most important is just communication, really. Communication and the ability or the willingness to listen to each other and just understand each other and look forward for a way to a solution, all that. Anyhow, I'm sorry, Shimo. I have to get on with this game. maybe another time. Maybe after I finish this investigation at the very least. All right. You weren't lying when you say that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Then I will grab food really quick. All right, Diabear. You'll go eat. All right. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Okay. Thank you for playing Apex with me the other day with my friend. All right. I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you. Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about. Well, now, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? This. Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Well, where did you get that? The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Oh, of course. It fell and broke on the floor. You're still hiding something else. Max? What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... Bong Ban!
Take that!
Ban! You nailed him over the head. Oh no. Oh, excuse me. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Okay. It's not really that difficult, but it was convoluted in terms of trying to get all that. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie. That's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. You're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She's truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. Oh? You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder. Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then I waited for him. He never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we are talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. I don't think that's just a tap, alright? That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized it was my chance. Oh, that was a puppet. Your chance. That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? Sorry. What? Wait, how old is that girl though? She's 16! She's only 16! Ben is 31. Max is 21. He doesn't look 21 though. Okay. Yeah, alright. Alright. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna ignore it. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's. I see. Oh no, hard work. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up. You know, what you did there is also considered a criminal offense, you know? You assaulted a person. What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trilo? The puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Triloquist. But the puppet doesn't talk. I know. That's why I heard it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at Bowser, I'd be screwed. But you're definitely good, Naysay. I'm sure to catch up with him soon. Honestly, the name is... this game is killing me. You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist's puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I had Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. And don't go hiding puppets. Right. What a coincidence, I was just playing a puppet horror game yesterday. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you for chatting and wish you an amazing stream. Alright. Thank you for, having a great conversation as well, they say. I hope your stream is going to be well as well. Huh, Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I want to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in tent. Alright. Lodging house plaza. Tippy top. Very big circus, big top. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we are making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. Well, because you're dumb, Phoenix. You're all so dumb. Right, ringmaster room. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Would you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters. You mean stole one of those posters? You know, Felix, as your duty as a lawyer, you should report to the police for the, crime of theft. Felix, right? More like Felix stuff. Got him! You got him. Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trilo somewhere in this room. Trilo, oh, the ventriloquist's puppet. Well, if I would have to guess, he hid it here. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed. Just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like all county quiz champions, Ringmaster Association, Mini Golf Master. Trilo. Now, you only notice it now? Yes. Trilo for ventriloquist. Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ. Oh wait, this is all the same. There's something shelved under the bookshelf. That's Trilo. It's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Ventriloquist puppet, an operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Why do I have to carry this thing? Because you're not carrying anything. I might be carrying. I'm the one who's carrying all this stuff, you know. Oh. Right, back to the entrance. No, not the entrance. To Big Top. Not Big Top. Cafeteria. Oh, hey, Ben. Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah. I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Okay. Indeed. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Triloquist, return to bed. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Oh, okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Oh! Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench! What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben? No. I would never. It's me, yeah, me. Down here. You're Trillo? It's Mr. Quiz to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again. This is time for some respect, proper respect. Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better? No. Look at me when I am talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trillo, we talk about insulting people. You promised me. You was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trillo. Nick, what just happened? Trillo is still a puppet, right? Hey! What do you think of calling me a puppet? Okay. Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I say you talking to me? Don't look at me when you're talking to me. Triloquist, you behave your young man. Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they've off the old man? I guess so. No need to make such fuss about things. That old mud paid us all peanuts. Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of hearted. Don't you have a nerve pills or know something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Welcome back. Welcome back, Daya. Also, now that you say about food, I'm actually getting a bit hungry. Burger. Although we got burger. I could have some burger now. Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it all out for you, see? The pay sucks, the clown sucks. My partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it himself to leave me alone. I want this burger you once had covered in cheese. Oh, that one. That was pretty good. Although very messy though. Like entire burger was covered in cheese sauce. It's not mozzarella cheese, it's just cheese sauce. So I don't know about that, you know. Tell him to back off from me, will ya? He's just another one of the dogs around here. Oh, my. I'll be fair. In a cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina. My lovely Regina. She's stunning, right, Ben? Also, a friendly reminder that Regina is 16 years old. Trillo here is 31 years old. Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You have to excuse him. He does not understand what he speaks. Yes, Diabet. Yes. I don't know if it's because this game is dated or something, but I feel like it's maybe more like it's because it's made by a Japanese company and the laws over there is a bit, you know, look of judgment. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, and hence why I shall marry her. Marry? The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why did you say that? Thriller, straight up, don't excuse people like that. Straight up, I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? If you're that interested, I'll let you on the facts. You're going to marry Regina? That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, she... I don't care. It is my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. Wow, this is really, really, really wrong. I'm just gonna say that. I know you think that, but what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her a wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? You gave her a song? The puppet is wrong in so many points. Well, I'm a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I have no idea what's... What's a tenor? Is a tenor like have a high-pitched voice? I want to... Oh no, this is very, very inappropriate. You know, I'm not going to say that. The rest is private. Well, I probably should call the police. The melody is pretty good. High mini voice. But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. High manly voice. Oh, okay. Thanks. Now that Trilo's here. Does it mean you can talk normally now? Hey, buttface. Ah. You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trilo? Enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the court already. Hey, wait a sec. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Oh wells. They're screwed. What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? What a pair, those two. Oh, that scared me. Oh no, now what? Yow! Oh no! My badge! Did the monkey steal my badge? Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. My badge! The monkey stole it. What? I have no idea how to do it. Laugh. I remember this case, at least who was the murderer and how it happened. Oh, don't tell me. I totally forgot. Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina. You, that monkey. Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. I don't get my badge back. How can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. How creative. His name is Money? Oh my god, there's so many dialogue. The monkey is called Money? Yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Eh? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Moe's. Guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. Oh boy, so many conversations. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart. He's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? It's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. No, not cute. Yes, not cute at all. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They say they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to Ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the Ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trillo? None of them. Wait. You do realize that Trillo is a puppet? Besides the fact, that's a 31-year-old guy. I don't get it, he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. Goodbye. Seems like, yeah, it's in this world that it's fine. Oh, so many conversations. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops have got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Of course. This is really necessary. Why do I need to go through all this? Oh my, if this is Mr. Right all the time. You love Gumshoe? Yeah, I like the guy as well. Ugh. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you want to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. Yes, she is a child, right? So no one's denying she's a child. She's such a cutie too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know? That means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. His jacket was beige once. His jacket was beige once? What? The funny thing is that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Oh yeah, his jacket was beige, I guess. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. Clown sees life simply, without complications. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money! He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. Makes sense that he swiped your badge. Under no circumstances can you chase after him. Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly. Bravo, bravo. Okay, I get that one. Wonder how bad it smells by now. Yeah, you know, Gumshoe definitely looks like a guy who either don't showers or don't have the time to shower. Enough joking around now. Miley isn't considered a member of Regina's family. And who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his own is staying. You mean right now? Of course. Shall we go? Should we go with him or wait a while? Go with both. Acro's room? Who's Acro? This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Oh no. He's out of shape just like me. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. Seems like he's not around today. Eh? That's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Oh no. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Monkey who takes care of Acro habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Okay. Guess I'll look at the pile of stuff. Holy cow! There's a fork, and a mirror, and everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. There's a trophy. That's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here. Alright. Oh no, what was that? Oh no, I didn't read it. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. Well, yeah, there's only one person that's named T and R. Well, 2 person, but we know what this is for. Cheap ring with an eerie sparkle. It's full of evilness. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll be in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppets. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. To be continued. Well, that would be it. Alright. Let's save this. Oh boy, that was a long one. Although I feel like it's just mostly because I was, having a bunch of conversations with people. But I would say this is alright. Wasn't too long and too short. It's normally around the time I stop the session as well. So yeah, for those watching in the VOD, thank you so much for watching. Apologize, you were just expecting Ace Attorney, but I had a lot of things to say, I guess. But yes, well, that will be it. Until next time, we'll see each other. We'll see this VOD, the next VOD, next week probably. I haven't uploaded the second session yet in YouTube. Don't tell anyone. By the time you see this, it will be too late. Rush into the talk stream, no problem. Diabet, no problem. Alright. Till next time, bye-bye. Stay hopeful. Be critical, yo. Up.